Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. We are back for a new episode, a recap and review of the Challenge All Stars 4. This is episode 8.
Yep.
Episode 8. And we're gonna jump right into it like we always do. So with this episode, we're coming back from the elimination. Was this a guy's elimination?
Yeah, it was Adam and Brad elimination where Brad leaves. We pick up the episode on a boat, and they're having a little day vacation or whatever the case may be in Cape Town. We usually they give us the whole spiel about I'm back. I looked at the picture. I'm up there, with my star now. But we didn't get none of that. A lot of day drinking, a lot of swimming and whatnot.
It's probably just because Adam already had it before, so
Yeah,
he just was giving back to him as nobody knew that has a star.
yeah. And then we see Cam and Leroy, talk about how they are doing this for, the money to, well, we mostly see Leroy talk about it, about how he's trying to get the house and their wedding funds together and, all that. And then we also see Nicole and Laurel. We get a touch of that at the top of the episode, which kind of is the through line for most of everything that happened. Because basically after the boat, we see a scene with Cara and Laurel. And in my head, I'm like, Cara is being a good friend. So
yeah, Laurel is venting the Cara about Cara. Laurel is venting the Cara about her relationship with Nicole. And Cara's like, we just see you guys like I feel like you're not being treated well, and mostly everybody feels that way. Yeah. And but Laurel in the confessional is like, I just want to rant. I don't want anybody to talk. Like, I don't want to hear what she thinks about it. I just want to tell her about it. And so she just wants to be able to be in a relationship no matter what is happening. She don't want people to have an opinion on it, it seems. And so that's what it seemed like she was saying. And Cara, if they are friends, which they seem like they're like on again, off again friends, things like I don't know. But if you are friends and somebody is like something that you feel is like toxic or
mistreating you
or toxic, I'm gonna be like, girl, that's not the one, or maybe you need to take a look at this. But Laurel don't want to hear that.
That's the thing that Cara did. She's like, yeah, it's comfortable, y'all. We know that y'all have an attraction together, but we also know that y'all not good for each other. Y'all went down this path before. You made conscious decisions not to behave this way or whatever, and then all she's gonna do is push you in the closet, and you're gonna forget, like, she's her dirty little secret. There's like no, which we'll get into later, because I was like, oh, y'all really like, but yeah, it's just,
then we
as a friend, if I'm seeing you hurt, why wouldn't, even if you just want me to vent, I'm not a good friend if I just listen and not give you advice. Whether you take it or not, whether you like it or not, that's up to you. But as a friend, regardless if you want it, I'm gonna tell you, like, girl, you need to stop, because you're going down the road and you're going to be looking stupid later.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. And we see Nicole in the background. Like, I see Laurel out there talking to Cara. Cara's not a real friend. She shouldn't be talking to her. I'm like, what? I'm like, you don't want her to talk to Cara because Cara probably going to say something not in support of your relationship or whatever y'all got going on. But she is her friend. She should be able to talk to her in regards to anything. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. And she's like, no, she's saying like, she said Cara was obsessed with her. I don't
I'm like, you think everybody obsessed with you. Which brings us into a little altercation that her and Cara did have the next day, where basically Nicole was like, I don't like you talking about me to Laurel.
Laurel's talking to me about you.
And she's like, you don't know our relationship, and it's personal, da 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 da. And Cara was like, okay, if y'all happy, that's it. But if she's crying to me, I'm gonna say something like because she's crying to me.
I don't even understand the argument because I wouldn't even entertain the argument because you're saying I don't like you talking about my relationship. I'm literally just talking to somebody who's talking to me. She's talking to me about it. So it sounds like you need to talk to her.
Yeah.
Like I would be like, I don't know. I wouldn't have time for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what makes it worse is Laurel defends Nicole as
That's what
like
I'm saying. Like for Cara, I would not be mixed up in this because if you my friend and you see this person is talking to me crazy like this, you saying, I don't like the way she's talking to you. What are you talking about? She's
she
talking
came
to me.
to me. I
Yes.
was making my sandwich, minding my business. She came to me.
Yeah. And
And
so
then again, we've seen this on how many seasons, how many shows at this point. We already know the outcome and we see it now afterwards. But again, it's like as a friend, one, it's twofold. One, if I was Cara, I would have been like, girl, I don't got nothing. Like,
yeah,
I
but like I
already
don't have
warned
nothing for
you.
neither one
Like,
of y'all.
yeah, you're literally the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting a different outcome. And at this point, you're insane. So I would have just been like, you know what? I tried. Don't hate me later because I tried to be your friend and you don't want that. So that's one, and then two, it's just like you damn if you do, you damn if you don't. You say something, you're in the wrong. If you don't say nothing, oh, why y'all didn't tell me? Da 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 da. So it's just like, yeah. So this is the catalyst for everybody turning against Cara, and I wouldn't even say everybody.
I think I don't necessarily
It's
think
it's
everybody turned
different.
against Cara. It's the people that did turn against Cara are key players.
Yeah.
And so those people are more like at the top. And so everybody else is just gonna fall in line to help their game. Or
Yeah.
it doesn't benefit them to help Cara. So they're not gonna speak up because Cara not their alliance or not their number one. So it don't help me to help her. So and she better than me or she might beat me. So I'm not gonna help her. So I don't know necessarily against her, but a lot of them are not for her. So she
Yeah.
kind of on an island.
Yeah. And this is that segs way into the daily challenge, which is called Balls Up. It's played in two different rounds. In the first round, played in two heats. Players enter a mud pit below a net containing 5 colored balls for each player. They must use a plunger to push their opponent's balls out of the net while their opponent try to do the same. Players are eliminated from the challenge once all their balls are out of the net. Although they can continue pushing out the other players' balls, which I don't think they should have done. But the first two males in the first two males and females player eliminated from each heat form the loser group while the remaining players advance in a single and final heat. And then in the final round, players repeat the process where the last male and female is the overall winner and everybody else forms the middle group. So yeah, once you're out, I feel like you should just be out. Like you shouldn't be actively trying to get somebody else out. I just don't see what's the point of that. But we do see at the start of the game, Cam and Laurel, Killer Cam is coming in. She's instantly like, I want to get my star. I need to be the first one out. It's me, you, Leroy, Nicole. Let's convince Jay. Everybody, this is how we're gonna do it. Da 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 da. And basically, from this point on, Cam ran the show. Like she literally
Yeah.
did what she had to do. Like, and like you said, a lot of people really were against, like they're not necessarily against Cara, but at the end of the game, I think like Avery said, it's an individual game, and people fail to realize that like Cara's not gonna help me get to the like she might help me get to the final, but at the end of the day, she still can beat me in the final. So I need to make my chances better. So yeah.
I Cam, okay. So everybody like the discourse online, people are like Cam this or Cara that, but I think each of them are playing right at least in this episode, the best game for them.
Yeah.
Cam, she want to get her star, and out of all the people, excuse me, out of all the people that she would prefer to take the star from is Cara. Even though I do believe that decision weeks ago was misplaced, like anger, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at this point, I got something against Cara. So if out of all the people that get the women that got the star, I want it from Cara. So this is my plan, and she came up with this plan, and I think she executed it perfectly. And
it wasn't just a plan. She had a contingency on contingency.
But that's what I'm saying. If anybody got a problem with that, it's literally not Cam's problem. It's the problem of it's everybody else's fault. Like you
and
all,
we say this time and time again, like it's not my fault that y'all follow my plan. Like
they're like Cam is like a puppet master. Cam is doing this. Cam,
but we already knew this.
Is that Cam's fault? Y'all listening to her? Is that like so when Cam and Leroy are in the final, or Cam and Leroy are together in the last leg or something, helping each other win, they're gonna be like, it's not fair. They both have an advantage. Yeah, they had that advantage when the game started, and you still help them every step of the way. So I am here for Cam using her smart strategy, her alliances to get that together, and it worked out. And so I'm okay with that. But on the flip side, well, not but, she did what she had to do. But on the flip side, with Kyra's situation, it's unfortunate, but this is the way the cookie crumble in this instance. There's nothing you can do. My problem is with people such as Nicole saying, Kyra, you're selfish. For what? The game is to keep the star. How is that selfish? It's the same as Cam trying to get her star. She ain't gonna give it to you back, give it back to you, Nicole. Is it selfish if you don't give you her star? And she's like, you have, she's like, what did she say? She said something like, you win everything. The point of the game is to win. I'm sorry that like, what are we talking about?
I feel like, I don't know who said it. I think it was one of the guys. But basically, it was, or it might have been Nicole, but along the lines of when Cara said she was going to protect that star, Cara meant she was going to protect that star, and that nobody was going to get in her way. And I think that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, which is kind of why you see like people like Adam kind of like, well, I mean, I don't have a problem with Cara, but hey, I'm not against the plan either.
They were being reasonable with some of the stuff they said in the confessionals was just justifications for what they did. It wasn't a real just say, I thought this would be more beneficial in my game. But to be like, Adam said something like, Cara's been playing shady. How has he been shady?
She's been pretty upfront. She's been pretty upfront.
Yeah, she's been pretty upfront. And also, I'm playing by myself. Well, me and Ace. And so, how can I be shady when I don't have anybody else to play with?
I would say,
if you listen to me, this is not shady because you decided to listen to me. If somebody does what I said to do, was I shady, or were you just not playing the game?
Don't have a background.
Yeah, you just weren't playing the game. So you want to call her shady for like a couple weeks ago when she convinced everybody to do the vote her way? That wasn't shady. You weren't playing. I don't get it.
And plus, I believe Adam was in agreement to that plan anyway.
Yeah, he was in agreement too. So like, when I don't know, people pick and choose. In the moment, I'm with this plan because we don't need to send these people in. But later it was like she strong armed everybody. Please get out, please. Yeah. But
one thing I will say, Flora standing 10 toes down that she just don't rock with Cara.
I think she made up her mind no matter what happens.
Just like, and I do want to say Flora is just. I swear, they need to give Flora more camera time because she was just like, I'm just having fun playing the game. Like, if I go in, I'm not going to whine about it. But she did say, Cara is a little girl in a grown woman's body, which is hilarious. But what I was about to say, hey, so in the second heat, they switched to plan B because Cara ended up getting into that heat. So their goal was to get Cara first out and then basically have everybody in the middle group be people that's on Cam's side. I will say that I don't know how to read Ace because he did get out Steve and Leroy. Like, if you're
But
really
he said he gonna help Cara if he can help her. Ace don't care about no alliance. I don't think Ace even care about winning this game. He here.
well, we know he don't care since he gave the
yeah,
star back.
Cara is his friend. Whether it hurt me or help me, I'm gonna help my friend. That's his motto, I think. And so,
but I'm saying he can have that sense. He can have that, but if you clearly see it's a coup going on, and you get out to people that is part of that coup, you like. I mean, granted, I don't think
he don't care if he's going against the coup. He don't care if he's going against the coup or for the coup. He don't care. Ace is here to have fun.
That's I get that, but I'm saying like even if I don't think anything would have changed as far as the nominations concerned. But let's say Ace didn't take out Leroy and Steve, and Leroy won. That would have been one less person that was against Cara, or that was one person. I mean, granted, it was only like 5 of them, so they just needed to like switch Laurel, Nicole, Leroy, Cara. Who's the 4th person? Adam. Like if they would have got somebody else, like
they could have made up a different.
If it was two of them
Cara should
versus
have came up with a better plan where she could have maybe got everybody out except maybe Ace, Jay, people that she could get to her side. I don't know.
Jay and Cara was in the same heat, I don't think.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
Yeah. And then so I think
but yeah,
Ace,
it was just
he could have helped, like it would have had changed the situation, but he didn't make any better either. So
yeah, I think, but all of this, I think, is also another flaw of having such a seasoned player like Cara in All Stars with people who have not done some of the stuff that she's done. You know what I mean? Like if you, I mean, it's kind of like, you know how when you have rookies, a bunch of rookies can be in vets, and then the rookies are like, oh my God, the vets, we love them, blah, blah, blah. But this is the opposite effect because these are not rookies. These are people that also consider themselves vets, but they haven't won. So they're not gonna be like, oh my God. They're like, oh my God, we got to get her out here because I deserve it this time instead of her because she's done it several times. That's why you play with several people like Cara. You play with Johnny Bananas, CT, I don't even know, other people who have won, so it can distract. But you got one person in here who has several championships.
Yeah.
So all the animosity, I believe, all the animosity and all the it's my turn now will only go to her instead of being split between the different people in the house. It's only one person in there who has won multiple times in his car, I think.
Yeah, and I think she's the only champion outside of Adam.
Has Laurel won?
Oh yeah, Laura, but she's against Cara anyway, so I didn't really count her in that.
Laurel, when we watched Laurel, it seemed like, I don't know, every season, I think it depends on who else is against Cara, whether she's against Cara.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, like you said, they got this weird, I think again, that's the issue. I think Laurel,
and I love them in Rivals, whatever that season was in Rivals.
Yeah, Laurel mentioned it earlier, which I think is something that she needs to work on. Is she did say that once she's invested in someone, whether it's romantic or friendship, she's always invested in that person, which is kind of why her and Cara is on this roller coaster. Her and Nicole is on this roller coaster because she doesn't know how to cut those ties. Like if we're not friends, then we're not friends.
Yeah, don't throw
that stuff back in my face. And that segues into nominations. Basically, Laurel is just like, Cara, when's the last time we talked? Okay, then don't come to me.
Yeah, you're saying you don't know me, but I knew you enough for you to cry to me yesterday. But now I don't know you. Now you don't even talk to me. But we were just talking last night, and you didn't say you wasn't.
Exactly. I don't know you, but everything that I have an opinion on from her is from you.
Yeah, I didn't just start talking about Nicole randomly. We were talking. I don't know.
Yeah.
At least what the camera is showing us. So if there's some behind the scenes we don't see, then that's that. But for what we seeing, she is reacting to what you are telling her as a friend. That's like when they say, unless you're gonna break up with your boyfriend, do not go and tell your friends, because then they gonna hate him or her. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But yeah, nominations was a mess, and basically everybody, it was basically Cara against everybody in nominations because they all wanted to go in there and say Cam and Tina. But Cara doesn't want Tina. Is that what it is?
Correct. No.
Cara wanted somebody else. I just can't remember who it was.
Yeah, I think she just I think she wanted like Flora. Basically, she wanted to create a way that where I don't think it was
she
Cara.
wanted it to be an option for whoever it to go down would be the person that was the winner would see them as a more easy target, and they would take out Cam because they would want to go against.
Yeah, so her thing, yeah, Cara wasn't necessarily about Cara's wasn't about who goes down there. It was about basically what the game was, and then taking Cam out of that situation, basically blocking Cam again from getting her star. Mm-hmm. Like she's because she knew her star was gonna be taken either way. So she was just like, I just don't want it to basically be Cam, essentially.
Yeah, but and then I didn't wait, I do want to say Cam said I just said I don't really have what she said something like I didn't have nothing really against Cara, but I didn't even tell her I was gonna take her star, but she blocked me from going down last time. But we all knew you was gonna take her star. You didn't have to tell her. We knew it. That was so crazy. I was like, Cam, girl, we knew you was gonna take her star. She knew it, which is why she blocked you.
Yeah. Also, I do want to give Laurel her props when she talked to Veronica. So basically, Veronica was on siding with Tina and trying to get Tina out. And was like, you know, maybe we should choose somebody else outside of Tina. And Laurel instantly, so Tina's going in now for sure. Like, yeah. She's like, basically, I don't want nobody to politic to me because that's not going to make me change my mind about who I'm voting with. See, and it's that instance, like, okay, now you're playing the game, but when it comes to Nicole, it's just like, oh, like Cara said, who is this whiny, sobby Laurel that we were seeing? But when somebody trying to politic for their friend is, okay, now she's going in for sure. But nominations was, like you said, a hot mess. And essentially Tina and Cam goes in. And I mean, this episode was pretty much, it is what it is. But we already knew the outcome of everything based on.
I mean, I don't want to just like rule Tina out because these eliminations could go different type of ways.
I mean, but it doesn't help that TJ ruled her out either.
Yeah. But it just, I don't know. It just, I am happy Cam won. I like him. I really want Cam to move forward. But I like Tina too. So I was like, I was rooting for both of them, but I'm glad Cam won and got her star. But I just think Cara gonna get the star back. Maybe not from Cam. I don't know if she'll take Cam's. I don't know what
she most likely will take Nicole's. Because now she doesn't want to spite Laurel. But the elimination game is called Lady in the Tramp. TJ, it was funny seeing how Tina was like, why are you looking at me when you say tramp? And TJ was like, I didn't say it, you said it. And then also TJ was like, Cam, I haven't seen you down here in a while. Nice to, see you, And he was like, Tina, I always see you. So it's just fun when TJ, because they love making it seem like TJ creates this whole game. So it's fun when TJ actually is like a part of it. Even in the end when he did the little trampoline, I was like, come on, TJ. TJ just been having fun this season. Like he's demonstrated challenges, and that's the stuff I like to see. Game is called Lady in the Tramp. Players must bounce on the trampoline to view and memorize an answer key behind a tall wall and recreate the key using their tiles at their board. The first player to replicate the key correctly wins. Like we said, Cam ends up winning. It was pretty much.
Wait, I want to say before they started the challenge, and TJ asked, did Avery want to go down there? I hate to say it, but I knew Avery wasn't going to go down there. I was like, Avery, first of all, I just don't think Avery is gonna rock the boat. And the whole house was banking on Cam doing it. Cam really wanted to do it. I just couldn't imagine Avery saying, I'm taking Cam out. And
she's not a power move type of player.
I could, and if she would have done that, like who said that? That would have been like, oh my God. And I was
Jay
like, I
said
don't know why y'all even holding your breath. She is not down there. And I feel like she could have won.
Yeah.
So
I feel
I was,
like, because again, Cam just had a baby. Like, I'm not saying she's unfit, but again, you're taller. I want to say she's taller than Cam.
no,
Like,
no,
you
I
don't
don't know.
have.
I think she could beat Cam. I think she could have taken Cam's spot and beat Tina.
I mean, I think either way, she could have. It would have been stronger
What?
either.
I don't
I'm not
know.
saying she could beat
I would
Cam, but
never
I'm
have
saying
went against Cam. Like if you have a choice, no,
I'm
no.
not saying that she would have beat Cam, but she would have definitely did better than what Tina did.
Maybe, but whether Cam had a baby or not, she's still been at the top of all of these challenges.
This is
Behind
true.
people
Like
who
I
ain't
said,
had
I'm
no
not
baby
discrediting
in these
her.
meetings.
I'm just saying,
I mean, in
staples
front
are
of.
still fresh. Like,
You said
yeah,
what?
staples are still fresh. And I would have
No,
been like,
no, no.
I would have been like,
Cam has been in front of a lot of these men, still doing good, better than them, whether she had a baby or not.
again, I'm Team Cam down. Like, Cam can do
I
no
don't think
wrong.
I'm saying she would. Avery should have took Cam's spot, not win against Cam. No,
I'm
I would
saying
never
either way
have
it
made that
goes,
bet.
she could have. Either way it goes, yeah. If she wanted to like make a big move, take Cam's spot, but also if she wanted to get her star, again, I think either way it goes, I think she would have did a semi good job. But yeah, we knew she wasn't gonna go down. She was like, "Oh, TJ, I'm not changed." At first, I thought when she was like, "I'm not changed for this," TJ was gonna do another throw uniform, and then she magically dressed and be like, "I'm coming down." Like, but no, she was like, "Oh, I'm not going down."
I knew she wasn't. I was like, come on, Avery, please make a move. And then she didn't. I was like, okay.
Yeah. But in the end, Cam is the overall winner. She eliminates Tina. She decides to do what she says, to stand on business and take Cara Star. And now the star holders are Leroy and Cam, Veronica, Nicole, Steve, and Adam. So yeah, that was this episode.
Yeah, but I mean, if I was Cara, I wouldn't be too worried because I'm going to take. I'm going to get it back or get a star back at least.
Yeah, yeah.
So, at this point now, they're going to be playing defense. So now you just got to play defense every challenge to make sure I don't win. So,
yeah. But it's gonna be a interesting challenge next week. It looks like Cam might DQ herself, so we'll
oh, I didn't see the preview.
But yeah, it looks like it's gonna be interesting. So let's get into our fantasy draft. So let's get into our fantasy draft. In first place, still don't know how, we have Team Save with 1,272 points. He still has his whole team. Again, I don't understand how. Laurel and Nicole were his big players. They had the verbal altercation. They had some kissing going on. They had some canoodling. We also saw Veronica and Tina share a kiss, so he got points from that. And then he also had Ace, who won the challenge. So again, I don't know how he's doing it, but yeah, something's a little riggery in here. And second place is me with 1,076 points. I did lose Tina this episode. I still think I got a strong 3 players. And Avery, I don't know. We'll see what she does. Next elimination is a guy's elimination, so I know she's going to be there. So hopefully, Say lose one of his people finally. And then in third place we have Team Gigi with 790 points.
I'm coming up at the end. All my points gonna be at the end of the show.
How?
I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, but that is our recap and review of this week's episode of the Challenge All Stars 4. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you thought of the episode, and we will see you on our next video. Peace.